Hello guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Elliot. How is your day going? I hope it's going great. If you're joining me for the first time, you're very much welcome. Feel free to source out the vibe, okay? And if you're a returnee, thanks for coming back and thanks for your consistency. Without further ado, let's dive into the subject. So, this is a letter to my 20 somethings. Congratulations. You've made it to adulthood and you know so much. You have been pressuring yourself ever since you were 6 and you realize you always had the smallest piece of cake and adults always shush you out of their conversations and tell you, girl, go mind your own business. These are senior jokes. Ever since you felt like your opinion never mattered and you did some things, and ever since you stole your mom's makeup and always rushed, or your aunt's in my case, makeup to, to look so good, and once you hear the horn, you rush to clean it off just to be still that sweet girl, but then never want to be punished if you came from a religious family like moi. So, this is a letter to you, 20 something. You are now an adult, and if you're 20 something in Nigeria, it depends on the side of the globe you're on. So, if you're 20 something, you're on another side of the globe, well, hopefully, you're not facing tyranny, you're not facing insecurities in job qualification. I know it has reduced ever since COVID hit. Well, if you're not dealing with other stuff, but the only problem you're dealing with is just boyfriend, girlfriend, and society norms and whatever the life throws you. If you're not dealing with that, congrats. But these are to all my 20 somethings who are into adulthood, juggling the trouble, the trials of adulthood, paying bills. God, don't you hate it? Well, welcome to this. Because ever since those times where we thought that life struggles was so much, well, now adulthood is telling us, girl, you're just a learner. So, welcome to it. And it's a pretty ride so far. Who am I kidding? Nah, a lot of insecurities is like a lot of expectations everywhere, and it's like, what are you given? No tools are given to you. You turn to your parents. Well, they expect you to achieve an impossible dreams. They want you to do better. Sometimes it comes from a good place because really parents want us to do better than them, but well, maybe the environment, if you're in Nigeria, aside from insecurity, aside from nepotism, aside from tribalism, aside from whatever isms that is going to come up next time, apart from failed government, leadership, and system. Apart from all the zines, well, welcome, okay? And yes, you're dealing with a lot of things, but you have to realize all the things you thought you felt like, I know it's different from different homes, they are facing something times two. Always remember that we're not all given the script. This is to remind you all, including moi, with all the pressures being mounted on you, no one had it all figured out, okay? Including our parents. Yes, to an extent, they might be your role model. And for those that came from a broken home, they might have fucked you up somehow, using you as a bait for fighting each other. So if that's your lot, you have to forgive them. And also realize that they don't have it figured out either. In fact, No one has it all figured out. I mean, they might present a front, including your guru, including your pastor, your imam. No one. Well, a lot of people are playing pretend. A lot of times, once you see the marks off, you might find out they are all this insecure, scary little child. Because at the end of the day, we never really outgrow that small child in us, that inner child, who wants to please everyone and also fit into the standard just like you. They don't have it all figured out either. So, with that knowledge in your mind, live your life to the fullest. Make that mistake. Take chances on yourself. But in all your doings, always respect yourself. Always respect those who are deserving of your respect, because let's call the crap. A lot of adults are agbaya, and a lot of things will work to mess you up. And you need to realize that as humans, we have a shadow side. And some people don't realize their shadow side. They use doctrines, they use religion to hide it. So when they hide it, their insecurity, they project it on you. So live your life to the fullest. Don't be too hard on yourself, because you make a lot of mistakes, especially when you're taking chances on yourself. Especially when you feel like all eyes are on you, a lot of expectations on you, even when you're given little or nothing. And sometimes you don't have to be given little or nothing. Sometimes you can be given everything and it will overwhelm you either. So a lot of people, their struggles. Just live your life. And sometimes tell people to fuck it. Be happy and love yourself. Because there will be times you'll hate yourself. I hate myself sometimes. Everyone does. Just love you. And believe me, there will be a time where you hate yourself. But even in those times, please do your best to love you just a little. Everyone goes through that phase. Even your funniest comedian goes through that phase. Sometimes, in fact, I've heard that most people in their most painful moment, that's when they draw the inspiration. And I'm going through those moments now. I guess sometimes it's good to feel all these things. It's really good. And I'm not trying to sound so philosophical because, wow. Please do love yourself. Even when you hate you. There's a moment to come. But the beautiful thing is, there's this peace that comes with it. Knowing that it's okay not to be okay. And you're not alone. And these moments, they always pass. And sometimes you might have it all figured out. You might have life working for you, but you still feel that pain. Maybe you just don't feel that connection. Just know it's okay not to be okay. And the front people carry is just to protect them, just like you protect yourself too. I just want to say this to my 20-somethings, especially those 20-somethings from Nigeria, and especially those who lost their life fighting for the countries, wanting to stand up for what they believe in. I didn't talk about this because I know sometimes the media intentionally manipulates feelings, but it's okay to feel the pain. It's okay to feel rage.
But you just have to know that that does not define who you are. It's just a moment and it all passes. Respect you, value you. Because the reason why a lot of things happen, the reason why a lot of doctrines have worked on us, no matter how false, even though it seems like self-having, the reason why it works for so long is because there was deep down within value ourselves. We wanted to punish ourselves for some sins we know nothing about, or maybe we partook in. Like I said in my previous video, the difference between humans and even animals and any other being is that they make mistakes too. They kind of sin, but they move along. They let go. They correct themselves. But we punish ourselves over and over for something we did. And that's all thanks to the human mind. There's a way it works. Like, because our memory remembers, like dog would do something and forget it, and it's all smiley after the puppy eye. It wags its tails and all, and that's it. They move along. But we remember same thing. We go back to that place of pain. We feel it again. We punish ourselves again. We lose sight of what is happening around us. We lose sight. We forget about the moment. We forget to be grateful. And you have to stop it. I have to stop it.
Okay, while I was recording this video, I don't know why I got so emotional. So I am stopping here. I didn't want to post it, but hey, I guess today is that day, huh? So I'll be uploading the part 2 today. So stay tuned, alright? Bye.